Howdy, Possum Patty here, and as you can see, I'm outside because I'm working on my messy elderberry paint project. Come on along. So yesterday I was talking about going up the road and getting what elderberries were left on the tree, but I wasn't sure there was going to be any because of those very hard rains we had. So I was wandering up and down the road doing some of my season change, fall is coming, hello autumn, nature journaling pictures, and I noticed there were just a very few berries left on the tree. So I came back, I got my clippers, I went back up the road with my baggie. I clipped just a very few that I could reach and could find actually, and brought them back. And they just sat on the porch overnight. But this afternoon, I took a frying pan, a very small one, well here it is right here, a very small frying pan, and I put in, I don't know, about a half a cup of water, a teaspoon of alum for preservative, and I boiled that, and then I clipped off the berries. I leave the stems and pits, everything right there, because I'm going to strain it out. And now I'm outside, so I've got to strain out the purple juice, and I did bring out a little sprayer. There's not much. I still have some left from last year. I don't know if this is good or not, but I did pickle this with vinegar. And I'm not putting vinegar in it this year, just to see if there's a difference there. I brought out some stencils, but I don't even know if I'm going to have enough to spray stencils, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to try something that I didn't try last year, and that was all the seeds and stems and things, they hold a bit of that juice in there. So I'm going to squeeze these out and spread them out on paper and let them dye some of the paper. Now I didn't do this last time, I just threw this mess out. So I'm going to go to the overhead camera and first strain and then play with the pulpy stuff and then see if I can spray a couple papers just to see how they come out. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do here is put on these plastic gloves, because this is dye and it does stain. I recommend lots of table covering, gloves, apron, caution when doing this. Okay. Miss Titi wanted to join me on the deck, but she wants to sit in my lap, and I can't have her sit in my lap because of the mess I'm about to make. So she's got to be happy sitting over there in that chair. Okay, so before I add some more water to that, because I wanted to put more water in there, a lot of it evaporated while I was boiling it down. So these are just the stems and the pulp from the pulp from the seeds. So I'm gonna squeeze as much as I can. I brought out this little strainer. Uh-oh. Starting to stick to the bottom of the pan. I didn't realize that. I was stirring it. That's okay. I'll soak it. I shall soak it good. Do not do this with your hands. People who make walnut ink from black walnuts understand what I'm talking about. Doesn't help if it keeps dropping back into the pan. I can take anything that is easy to do and make it look hard. That is my specialty. Okay, that'll have to get strained out some more, but before I do that, see, now I got all this inky goodness. I'm going to reach over there with my clean hand. And let's see. Alright, so if I put this stuff on here, I'm using smooth vellum, I think it is. And this is just not expensive paper. This is store brand, I think from AC Moore, might be from AC Moore, store brand. There's a nice breeze out here. It's supposed to be like 90 degrees today. But right here, I got a little shade. Well, we got the awning up. I got a little shade. We got a little breeze. It certainly doesn't feel like 90. It must be low humidity. Okay, now the idea is just to get some of this on the paper. Okay. I don't want to take my gloves off. Alright, let's grab another piece. Now, when I made this last year, I did put vinegar in there because I thought that would like preserve it, you know, like pickle it. And I noticed, you know, vinegar makes it very acidic, although I'm sure the berries are acidic as they are. But depending on what paper you sprayed it on, it turned different colors, green and blue. And none of them stayed really this color. So I got all the seeds from the berries there. Okay, I can put this back into the bag where the stems are. But you know me, I like to play. So I'm wondering, yeah, so this is an experiment. Well, everything I do is basically an experiment. Because I'm always doing that, which I've never done before, in order to learn how to do it. I didn't say that, Picasso did. But people say, how did you learn how to do that? I said, oh, I just did it. You learn by doing. You learn by doing. Okay. Enough of that. I'm reaching over here. TT's finally settled down on her chair. Okay, these are just the stems in a bag. Okay, and this dries. I can shake off the seeds. And now I am going to strain that. Oh wait, here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. Put that in there. Okay. I'm going to strain the seeds into here because I want to put them in that thing, but that's too narrow. I just said I was going to strain them, right? I thought I can get some liquid off without getting the seeds off, but I can see the seeds are going in there. I might have to strain this twice. Alright, see everything's stuck on the bottom. So I'm just going to rejuvenate that. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want to dilute it too much. I'd rather just have a little and use it right now and dye some papers and be done with it. And then I can use the papers, you know, my nature journaling, my fall journaling, in my hello autumn journaling. Okay. I feel all the seeds in there. Put those in the bag. Oh, should I put them on the paper? Oops. There's that nice breeze blowing my paper. That's okay. It landed on the porch. I don't have to go fetch it. Okay, we can let that be for now. And I'll have to clean that in the house. I'll have to clean that in the house. Let me put that up there so the cat doesn't get into it. Oh, you know what? I still need that. I still need that to do this. I don't think I can strain in there without a funnel. I could squeeze this. Oops. Didn't mean to break it. All right, now don't lose all your hard work here, Possum Patty. All right, stand by. Got to come up with a solution. Okay, I brought out a cup with a spout. And this is what I'm going to do. Put my gloves back on. Strain this into here. Don't want to leave any goodness behind. Uh-oh, TT's on the move. Get it poured into here. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Well, I could put a little bit more. Do I want just a little bit more water? I don't want it too watery. But I filled the whole sprayer. Okay, what should we try first? Alright, throw that on the floor. And get some paper. Move the water. Move the spoon. How about some autumn leaves? Oops. Now the test will be, would it get clogged up? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oop. I think it had a clog. If it changes colors, like the, this one, with the vinegar in it. Soak some of this up. Okay, well, it's a very pretty color right now. I'll show you later what it looks like. Okay, I'm reaching down. To get one of these other papers. This is my grungy page. Ooh. All right. You can actually see some of the leaves and the acorn on that. All right. It's my wipe-off paper. And let me get the other one. It's like when you're jelly printing, you know, and you need your wipe-off paper. Trying to get some of the seeds off there. And just wipe that off in there. Not much left on there though. Okay. So, what do I want to do next? Grab another piece of paper. And how about this? We could do this. Pretty design. And I have these awesome stencils. This was a product review. I'll link that below. I can find it. Here we go. Some of them are like giant ferns, feathers, leaves. Find one that's not too big. Well, maybe I'll do that. Although it's kind of big to put in the journal. The journal's not really that big. Oh, how about this one? How about this one? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wiping this off. Let's see if I can do it without blotching it like I did the other one, because it got clogged there for a moment. Probably a little piece of seed was in there. Beauteous, beauteous, beauteous. Loving it, loving it. Put that down to dry. See if I can get that to absorb. And it did. It did, it did. Now this is just the clean off paper. Okay. Should have some kind of texture in here though. Oh well, if I don't, I don't. How many more sheets of this do I have? Oh, I got a few more. I have a few more. Now, should I wipe this stencil off? Maybe I should. These stencils are usually pretty easy to clean, so I'll take them in and run them under the sink after. Okay, something else. Oh, this is pretty. I'm looking for things that are just a little bit smaller. And you know what? I could probably fit a few other things on here. So you gotta think, you gotta think. Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Stand back and lightly mist. Stand back and lightly mist. Carefully lift. That's not careful. Smooched it. I smooched it. And carefully lift. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Whoop. Another clean off paper. Here we go. This is the back of the other paper. Get that on there. Nice, nice. How about this one? I got a seed on there. Good, good. I know you're out there saying, Possum Patty, what about that other spray you brought out? This is last year's. Last year's. Let's see how that's looking. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, it's blobbing. It's blobbing. It smells like vinegar. Very acidy. Come on, come on. See how this is like a different color? Didn't go very well with the purple. Could be okay though. See, it's turning color there because of the vinegar. Because of the vinegar. This is an old bottle of some kind of spray. And it's not spraying very well. All right, let's see what the vinegar does to that paper. Oh, you can see how it turns green. Yep. Kind of red, turns green. That's all that acid stuff there. Getting kind of interesting looking though, I think. All right, let's do another one. I didn't bring out too many different stencils. Oh, I was going to do that that pattern. Yeah. That's pretty. I'm not going to use too much of this old stuff because I want to see if this purple is going to stay purple or turn colors. Too much. Spray lightly, Possum Patty. Much better. And don't spray towards yourself. A little too much there. Okay, let's see. I could put another piece of paper on top of there. And I only got a couple pieces left. But this has been a great fun time. I could go in the house and get more paper. But, so that's interesting. And now I'll spray something over this. And I got a whole lot left. I didn't think I'd have so much left. I've used about 1/3 of it. I thought I'd be out here to spray a couple and then that would be it. And I did put it on too heavy in a lot of them. Yep, I did. That's interesting. That is interesting. A little pattern behind it. Put some more. I like that little berry. I want to put that little berry up there. I got to make sure this is not pointing at me because... Oh, we clogged up again. Oops. Yep. Okay. A little wet. A little wet. very wet, very wet. That's okay. These are going to get cut up anyway and used for different things. Where's my other wipe off paper? Put another layer on here. See how the one with the vinegar turned green? And on different kinds of paper, it turned different colors. It was very interesting experiment. Oh, I like how you can see the veins on that leaf. They got kind of outlined. And put a little of this on there. Ooh, I like that. Oops. Oops. Right, not too much more in there. Okay, gotta let that dry a minute. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room. I can do the other side of some papers, right? Right. Okay. Let's get another. Let's do this big one. And I can do something along the edge there. What can I do? What can I do? There. There. All right. I'm standing back. And it looks a little clogged. There we go. Oh, it's leaking. Wow, it's leaking everywhere. That's okay. That is okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over there. Okay. Enough of that. Let that dry. That's the back of that one. This one came out really nice. Don't want to ruin it. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Let's put that down. There's the other one. I saw 2 monarch butterflies in the yard today. And you have to see 2 at the same time to say that there's 2. You can't see one and then half an hour later see another one and say, oh, I saw 2 monarchs. No, 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 no. When you do the official bird count for the Cornell Department of Ornithology, when you're doing an official bird watch, you can only count the birds, how many you see at one time. So if you're doing a winter bird feeder count, you have to make sure that you're only counting the ones you see at one time. I got some tropical leaves here. And they might be pretty for a summer journal. I'm thinking fall, but... Here are my 8 pages, and the first 4 have the new elderberry paint spray on them. And I left a few of these kind of clean looking because, in case I wanted to cut out a shape or something and use that on a page. And some are more helter-skelter because they'll be like a background page. And then these, I oversprayed the old elderberry spray that has the vinegar in it. And the vinegar, the acid in the vinegar turned the spray green. Well, in the bottle it's pink, but when it comes out, it dries green. And I'm really loving the green and purple together. I think it is very cool. So my plan for next year's elderberry harvest is going to be try to get more berries while they're still in the bush. You know, I love to give some to the birds, but I want to get a little bit more than I got this year. And I'm going to make 2 different sprays. One with just the alum as a preservative, and the other one with the vinegar. I believe that has alum in it too, alum and vinegar. And then I'm going to have the green and the purple together like that. So I just want to thank you for coming along today while I had this messy play. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.